Digging in, Rich Kessler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Rich Kessler.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball stays high. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. The 2-1 home. Yanked fouled off to the right. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop. It's there. He got him. So digging in now, Newton Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Newton Rodriguez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit toward the right side, and this is taken for the out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. At the plate, Josh Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Hit on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Felder has a play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Julian Cortez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Right side. And that's out number 1. So striding in, Tobias Warren, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Rich Kessler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And a neck high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out toward second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Leading off the inning, Newton Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive.
1-1-1.
You got a chance to get an out right here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Bell, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such
Two.
for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over when he wants and get back in the count.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. McDonald on second. Dozier on at first with 2 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Tobias Warren. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Tobias.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Hit down the line at first.
Kessler.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play. Up next for Minnesota, Newton Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Newton Rodriguez.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa, who scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard down the right field line. Just foul. The next 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. One hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Under this is Liriano, and Reimer's got it for the first out. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count, 3-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Simmons over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Felix Pena gets the call from the pen.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, heroes are made in We are inside. So coming to the plate, Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Gonzalez ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Monticelli. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
There for this one is Liriano, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Andres Valenzuela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, 0-1. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. At the plate, Albert Alfonso, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Belt is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often. It's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
This is skied into short left center. Cheney has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. In there at the knees, strike 1. Alfonso over at second. Belt at first, 2 out in the inning. Galvis behind, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Riding in once again, Franco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Cut, hold.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Number 4.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-1, here it is. Hit in the air to left field. Cheney giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Cheney ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. In now, Albert Alfonso. The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Liriano looks up. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he lays off for a ball 2-1.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4. Coming to the plate again, JT Realmuto, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Galvis at second with 2 down. And he misses again, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Simmons is there, and he puts it away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Franco. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 4, Robbie Monticelli.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, You have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andres Valenzuela, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Skied into straightaway right. Liriano is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Alfonso, he's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches?
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Flying toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike. Stepping up now, Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1.
Franco.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Robbie Monticelli is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to count. Franco aboard here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in, Andres Valenzuela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Into the box now, Albert Alfonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Drury gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. There's a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Belt stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Under this is Liriano, and Reimer's got it for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Third baseman.
Popped him up.
Franco.
Simmons moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Monticelli. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Andres Valenzuela would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and he lays out to make a great. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Albert Alfonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Alfonso is retired, and there's 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Brandon Belt becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Castro.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Look like he's seeing it pretty good. I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Teoscar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And here's Liriano now to make the catch, and that ends. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off with a J.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Ready. Alvin.
Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fast. Trying to get it right by him.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Ready for another shot now. Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Robbie Monticelli.
This game is rolling right along as we move in.
Hit high and deep out to left. Cheney going back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box now, Andres Valenzuela. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Liriano is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the... So stepping in, Starlin Castro. Last time through was a base hit. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count still at 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Gonzalez fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up to the plate, Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Felix Pena takes over pitching. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. MLB Network. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Top of the first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is... Here comes the first pitch.
Center fielder.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players.
Make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Ian Happ becomes the first out of the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Liriano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Down the third baseline. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gonzalez takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, Paul Hardwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Liriano on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Javier Baez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to... Here's Jason Hayward now. 0-for-1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. Down the first baseline. Dietrich is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He popped out in his first trip. And that misses for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and a strike now. Dietrich trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had every.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons is there. 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Liriano has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Barehanded at his knees. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And there's ball 1. Baez at second. Hayward at first with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Line hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here comes the Angels man. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're